Hundreds have rallied in protest at plans to demolish inner-city Melbourne public housing towers. The Victorian government denies its privatisation by stealth, saying after more than half a century standing, the towers are well past their use-by date, with the first due to come down late next year.
On the move, fighting to stay put.
Save public housing! Stop the demolition!
Public housing residents take to the streets against plans to shift them out of their homes.
Homes for people, not for profit!
They're not just houses, they are people's homes that they have lived in for years and years.
Ethiopian-born single mother Beza Gazor says getting public housing 3 years ago saved her life.
And now to hear it's getting demolished is giving me that anxiety again. And I just started to feel comfortable, build a community, get a garden over there, and I'm gardening with my little one.
Dozens of blocks across the state, including these that were controversially locked down during the COVID pandemic, are set to be razed to the ground under a multi-billion-dollar public housing revamp. It's left residents again fearful for their future.
Anxiety, panic attacks. I mean, public housing already comes with so many issues.
Giving me more medical conditions that I could think of. Stop privatising this. This is not what we need.
The Victorian government argues that at 50 to 70 years old, the towers are beyond their useful lives. And it says the relocation of residents to new and better homes is already well progressed. Residents deserve better places to live than the old towers, Housing Minister Harriet Shing says. That's why we're replacing them with new apartments with better light, heating and cooling, security, accessibility and green spaces.
That's a whole lot of PR spin.
According to the Greens, previous experience of rebuilding public housing estates with the private sector shows only a third of the land gets set aside for so-called community accommodation.
You can just imagine the dollar signs in their eyes when they came touring these estates with their real estate buddies. 2/3 of these estates are handed over to private developers for for-profit, expensive housing.
A residents' class action against the demolition plans is due to be heard in the Victorian Supreme Court later this month. Gareth Boreham, SBS World News.